Hi guys, it's Mrs Trish. We're back for another Compass Kids. And guess what? Really quick, today is Father's Day. And normally we wouldn't be having children's church today, but we're still going to do something online. And make sure that your honey is sitting beside your dad today, if at all possible, or the father figure that's in your life, because we need to honor them today because they're pretty important to us. But we're back to talk about another plague. We are on plague number 7. And I am securely planted on the ground today so that I don't fall off the chair like I did last week. So, plague number 7, we're going to talk about hail. Not the place where the devil is, but H-A-I-L. Hail. You know, the ice balls that fall from the sky from time to time? So, this is found in Exodus chapter 9, and it's verse 13 all the way to the end of the chapter, which is verse 35. So we got a little bit of reading to do today. So here's what it says. God said to Moses, "Get up early in the morning and confront Pharaoh. Tell him, God, the God of the Hebrews, says, release my people so they can worship me. This time I'm going to strike you and your servants and your people with the full force of my power, so you'll get it in your head that there's no one like me anywhere in all the earth. You know that by now I could have struck you and your people with deadly disease, and there would be nothing left of you, not a trace. But for one reason only, I've kept you on your feet, to make you recognize my power, so that my reputation spreads in all the earth. You are still building yourself up at my people's expense. You're not letting them go. So here's what's going to happen. At this time tomorrow, I'm sending a terrific hailstorm. There's never been a storm like this in Egypt from the day of its founding until now. So get your livestock under roof. Everything exposed in the open fields, people and animals, will die when the hail comes down. All of Pharaoh's servants who had respect for God's word got their workers and their animals under cover as fast as they could. But those who didn't take God's word seriously left their workers and animals out in the field. God said to Moses, "Stretch your hands to the skies. Signal the hail to fall all over Egypt on people and animals and crops exposed in the fields of Egypt." Moses lifted his staff to the skies, and God sent peals of thunder, and hail shot through with lightning strikes. The hail came, hail and lightning, a fierce hailstorm. There had been nothing like it in Egypt in its entire history. The hail hit hard all over Egypt. Everything exposed out in the fields, people and animal and crops, were smashed. Even the trees in the fields were shattered, except for Goshen, where the Israelites lived. There was no hail in Goshen. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron. He said, "I've sinned for sure this time. God is in the right, and I and my people are in the wrong. Pray to God. We've had enough of God's thunder and hail. I'll let you go. The sooner you're out of here, the better." Moses said, "As soon as I am out of the city, I'll stretch out my arms to God. The thunder will stop and the hail end. So you'll know that the land is God's land. Still, I know that you and your servants have no respect for God. The flax and the barley were ruined, for they were just ripening. But the wheat and spelt weren't hurt. They ripened later." Moses left Pharaoh in the city and stretched out his arms to God. The thunder and hail stopped. The storm cleared. But when Pharaoh saw that the rain and hail and thunder had stopped, he kept right on sinning, stubborn as ever, both he and his servants. Pharaoh's heart turned rock hard. He refused to release the Israelites as God had ordered through Moses. Now guys, Pharaoh is just still not listening. 7 different plagues now have hit. We've had blood, we've had frogs, we've had gnats, we've had so many things. And now we have this hailstorm. Pharaoh's heart is still not done sinning. And here's the thing. We have 8, 9, 10, 3 more plagues to go. So Pharaoh's heart's going to still be hardened. He's still going to keep not doing what he's supposed to do and letting the people go. Sometimes we do that too, you know. We sin or we don't listen to our mommies and daddies like we're supposed to, or grandmas and grandpas. And sometimes we're stubborn like that. Jesus is not happy with us, just like God wasn't happy with Pharaoh. So, you know what? If I was you, I think I'd start listening. I don't know about you, but I don't want any plagues. I mean, being away from you guys because of this COVID-19 stuff, this coronavirus, that's been really hard. Because Mrs Trish misses you guys. I miss your hugs. And I miss you being in this room running around. And we have a brand new room for you guys. So let's purpose. Let's make sure that we are listening to not only just your parents, but let's listen for God. Because He can talk to you even no matter what age you are. And you know what? Next week we're going to continue. We're going to hit up number 8. So I'll see you guys next week.